Joy over here. Thanks for watching this video. Today we're going to do a detox flow. So we're just going to be doing a few twists and overall just feel good and get, all those toxins out of the body. All right. So we're going to start seated today. So just make sure you find a nice comfortable seat. You can either cross your legs in easy pose, or you can sit on your heels as well and even extend your legs out. All right, so first just taking a moment here to fully arrive on your mat, into the space in your body, and start to connect to the breath right away. Perhaps you just take a few rounds here of inhales and exhales, keeping the natural breath right now. Keep sitting nice and tall as you root down from your sits bones. Relax the shoulders, lengthen through the back of the neck. And then start to deepen your breath a little bit more. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Two more rounds. Final one. Breathe in deeply. Exhale slowly. And then gently blink your eyes to open if your eyes were closed. Inhale, circle your arms out and up. Exhale, twist to your left. Taking your left hand behind your back, right hand can come to your knee. Sit tall, keep the foundation here, your sits bones pressing down on the ground. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Once again, lengthen, relax the shoulders, and then exhale, switch sides. Just taking an easy twist here. Keep everything soft into the upper body. And then come back to center. Inhale, palms touch, draw the hands to the heart. All right. We're gonna come to our knees. So always feel free to use a blanket here if you want. Since I'm facing the long side of my mat, I'm gonna use my blanket. Otherwise, you can always roll the top of your mat for extra padding. Stay nice and tall on your knees, keeping shoulders over hips. Pull the belly slightly in. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, open twist to your left. Extend your arms here and see if you can just twist from your rib cage versus your hips. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Breathe back to center. Exhale, take your left hand by the side of your body, taking a gentle side stretch here. Breathe from that hip point all the way into the fingertips. And come back to center. Exhale, switch sides. Keep the shoulders squared. Untuck your chin. One more breath here. And come back to center. As you exhale, you can just press back into a child's pose. Lengthen through that low back. Let the sits bones feel heavy towards your heels. Another big breath in. Slow breath out. Tone the belly. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up, friends. Good. Exhale, twist once again. See if you can go a little deeper, but again, keep squaring the hips. Come back to center, breathe in, and twist to the other side, breathe out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take that side stretch. Again, always finding something new every time you revisit the pose. One more breath here. Open that side body. And back to center. Let the breath guide you. Exhale, reach up and over to the other side. Back to center, inhale, and press back, exhale, child's pose. Stay in your child's pose for another breath here. And then curl the toes under, press up and back, downward facing dog. Paddle your feet if that's what your body's asking for. You can always invite a little bit of movement here as you take the time to check in with yourself, to start to tune in a little bit more with your body, with the breath. And then when you feel good, you can start to ground yourself a little bit more. Let those heels release towards the earth. That does not mean that they need to touch the floor. A soft bend on your knees, but firm up your quads. Pull the belly in. Claw those fingers on your mat. So press the weight towards the sits bones. You shouldn't feel like you're sinking in your shoulders and wrists. Take another breath here. And then cross your right foot over the left and the left over the right. And just start to walk towards the top of your mat. And once you get there, press the hands on your shins, lift with a flat back. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, lengthen. And then exhale to bow. Final one, breathe in. And fold as you exhale. Hold it here for a few breaths. You can grab your elbows with opposite hands. Take a moment, maybe sway a little bit from side to side. Just noticing the back of your legs. Are your hamstrings very tight today? Your calves? How's the low back? One final breath here. And then release your arms, bend your knees a little bit more, and then slowly start to roll your spine until you come up to stand. Sweep your arms, hands to the heart. Inhale, circle. Exhale, soften the knees, heart leads the way. You're gonna fold all the way down. Breathe in, lengthen, flat back. Breathe out, fold. We're gonna do this 2 more times. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, sweep, grow tall. Exhale, chest leads the way, fold. Make sure you're engaging through the belly. Breathe in, lengthen. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Final one, root to rise. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, circle. Exhale, fold. Take an inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Take your right hand under the face, so the fingertips, palm flat, or use a block. Bend your right knee, raise your left arm to the sky. Breathe here. Open that side body here, lengthen a little bit more. And then slowly release. Left hand to the floor, right arm reaches up. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. One more round. Breathe in. And breathe out, release. Take an inhale. Exhale, step back to plank. Hold it here for 3 breaths, friends. You can always bring the knees to the floor or come down to your forearms as well. You're drawing the belly in, you're engaging through the quads here, so you're engaging your legs as well. Press through the palms firmly, keep your neck nice and long. Option to bring the knees to the floor. Shift just slightly forward and lower down. The elbows hug in. Loop the shoulders back and down. Inhale for cobra pose. Exhale, release. We meet in downward dog. Breathe, soften, ground. Bend your knees, look forward, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Hands at the heart. One more, sun A. Breathe in. And breathe out, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, move like you. Lower down slowly with control. Take the back bend of your choice, whether it's a Sphinx, Cobra, maybe Spider Cobra. Our destination is downward dog. And then bend your knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat. Take an inhale to lengthen, exhale to bow. Keep your feet hip width apart. Inhale, circle the arms, come all the way up and lift your heels as well. So you're balancing here. Keep your hips squared the whole time. Take a breath in, exhale, open twist to your right. Make sure your hips are not following you. Inhale, stretch, get long. Exhale, open twist to your left. That belly draws in, that those heels lift nice and high. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, diverse pose. So you're gonna bend your knees slightly, bring your torso parallel to the floor. Keep that chest nice and open, reach the fingertips back, and then sit low chair pose. Take an inhale. Stay for the exhale. Weight on your heels, maybe even pick up your toes. Sit another inch. And then fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot back, friends. Take your knee down to the floor. Untuck your back toe so your right knee is over your ankle. Sweep your arms nice and high for low lunge. Take one more breath here. Again, keep the upper body soft and easy. Open twist to your right. You may stay here or you can flip your left palm, reach up and back. So adding that twist and also a gentle back bend here. One more breath. Cartwheel the hands to frame your right foot. Press the hips back for 3 breaths here in that half splits. Ardha Hanumanasana. I find that we can always use some hamstring and quad stretches. Take another big breath here. Stay for your exhale. On your next inhalation, rebend your right knee, curl the back toes under, step back plank, inhale at the top of your push-up, exhale to flow. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Find stillness here, check in with yourself, the quality of your breath, your energy. Raise your left leg to the sky, step your left foot forward. Right knee comes down to the earth, sweep your arms high, Anjaneyasana. Brighten the fingers here. One more breath. As you exhale, you're going to open twist. Again, this is an option for you. You can pause here or flip your right palm, reach up and back. Notice the need to transfer tension to other areas of your body. Cartwheel your hands. You're going to extend through your left leg. We have 3 breaths here. One more breath, friends. And then inhale, rebend your knees, step back, plank. You know what to do. You can flow or skip altogether. Heart opener of your choice. And release. We're going to meet in downward dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Press through your feet, feet hip width. Inhale, rise. Come all the way to your tippy toes. Lift your heels nice and high. Tone those legs here. Take another breath in. Exhale, open, twist to your right. Trust yourself. It's okay if you're feeling a little bit wobbly today. Inhale, stretch your arms high. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, diver's pose. So again, keep that chest lifted. Tone your arms as you reach the fingertips back. Lift your heels another inch. And then sit low, chair pose. One more breath. Allow yourself to feel sensations here. Maybe get an inch lower. And then fold. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, plank. Move like you. Whether you're gonna flow, hold a plank, or just press back to downward dog. Raise your right leg high, step your right foot forward. Knee comes down to the earth. We were here not too long ago. So you know where you're supposed to go. Fine, you know the pose already, it's familiar to you. So see if you can find stillness right away and maybe find a little bit more sensation here. Now draw the hands to the heart center. Take a breath in. Exhale, hook your left elbow outside your right leg. You can press your palms or you can make a fist with your right hand and press into that leg. Twist, breathe. Another breath. And slowly, mindfully release. Shift your hips back to that runner stretch. If you need a little more sensation, walk your foot forward a little bit more. Think as if you're going towards full splits here. Curl those toes towards the shin. Take one more breath. And then rebend your knee, curl the back toes under, step back plank, flow, or come to downward dog. It might be nice to spend another breath in your back bend. Find your resting pose. If you need a child's pose, that's always available to you. Take your left leg high. Step your left foot forward. Gently take your knee down. Bridge your arms high. Square off the hips. And then draw the hands to the heart center. Take another big breath in. As you exhale, hook your right elbow outside your leg. Press your palms. Stay active here, friends. Again, option to make that fist and press into the hand, if that's easier for you. Maybe lift your gaze. As we twist, we compress the abdominal wall, we massage the internal organs. And then mindfully release. Slide your hips back. And take 3 breaths here in your half splits. See if you can lengthen the spine as much as possible. Notice if you're rounding too much in order to get the hands closer to the floor or maybe the chin towards your shin. We have one final breath here. And then inhale, rebend your knee. Step back, just downward dog. Again, another opportunity to check in with yourself. Bend your knees, look forward, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bow. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Inhale to rise. Lift your heels. Final one. Twist to your right. Maybe gaze towards that right thumb, friends. That's what's going to challenge you here. Challenge your balance. Gazing back towards your hand. Inhale, reach both arms high. Exhale, twist to your left. Again, notice the hips are trying to follow you. Back to center. Diver's pose. Pull that navel towards the spine. Sit low, chair pose. So we're gonna add a twist here in chair pose. I like to do my chair pose with feet hip width apart. So yogi's choice if you wanna bring the feet to touch. So the big toes are gonna touch, the heels are gonna be a sliver apart, so not very wide. And then the knees are squeezed together. So bring the fingertips to touch the floor, sit nice and low, pull that belly in. Reach your arms, inhale. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart center. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hook your left elbow outside your right leg. So press the hands firmly. Come back to center. And then twist to the other side. Another breath here. Sit an inch lower. Back to center and fold. Another opportunity to grab the elbows, maybe sway a little bit. Let the spine get nice and long, the head to hang. Just enjoy this pose. Find the sweetness of the pose as you give yourself permission to soften here. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Release the hands. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot back. Plant your left heel on the ground to about 45-degree angle. We're gonna come up into a warrior one. So tone the back leg, friends, as you bend your right knee. Now square off the hips. You may need to adjust your back foot depending if you're feeling too much pressure on that back knee. And now watch also for the ribs. Make sure they are not splaying out. You want to draw the ribs and the belly in. Take your arms high. Soften the shoulders. One more breath. Now take your hands to your hips, straighten your right leg. Hop your back foot a couple inches forward. The hips are still squared here. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold just halfway. Coming into that pyramid pose. Maybe you even grab your elbows with opposite hands behind the back. Lift through the sternum. And then slowly come all the way up. Take a breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Hands to your hips. Inhale. Exhale, slowly fold once again. Hands comes to the floor. A couple of options here as we add our twist. Your left hand can stay on the floor or a block. Right hand can come to your hip, or you can raise your arm up. Make sure that right hip is not reaching forward. Wrap your hip back. Another breath in. Stay for the exhale. Slowly release. Take a breath in and then fold. into your pyramid pose. Now slowly walk your hands towards the long side of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold here. Any arm variation, friends, that may work for you. You can grab your elbows with opposite hands. You can grab your ankles. Maybe lacing the fingers behind your head may feel nice as well, as you give the cervical spine a little traction here. Take your hands to your hips, press through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. And then turn your toes to the other side, setting up for that warrior one. Same amount of attention, awareness as you did on the other side. Bending through the front knee, but engaging through the back leg, keeping the upper body nice and easy. One more breath here. Hands to your hips, extend through your left leg. Again, you may want to hop that back foot forward a couple inches, making sure that heel is nice and rooting down. Take an inhale, exhale, just fold halfway. We have 2 slow breaths here. Soft bend on your left knee. Both quads are nice and firm. Inhale, come all the way up. Take a breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Slowly, heart leads the way. You're gonna fold all the way down. Release your hands. Again, if you need, use your block here or stay on your fingertips. Hand can also come flat to the ground. Your left hand can start on your hip as you start to rotate the rib cage to the left. Or maybe you raise your left arm to the sky. For this revolved triangle pose. Last breath here. And slowly release, breathe in to lengthen. And breathe out to fold in this pyramid pose. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, walk all toes towards the long side of your mat. Take a breath in and a breath out to fold once again, friends. Maybe you grab the back of the legs, like behind the ankles or the calves now, for a little bit more sensation. Final breath, let the head hang. Another opportunity for the legs to open a bit more. And then slowly release the hands to the earth. Take an inhale. Exhale, walk your hands towards your right foot. Take your left knee to the ground. Coming to lizard pose. Just another opportunity to open the hips a bit more, getting a little bit more closer, lower to the ground. soften here. You're gonna keep your left hand on the floor, raise your right arm to the sky. Slowly release. Take a flow in between sides or just step back to downward dog. You're going to step your left foot outside your left hand. Take your right knee down to the floor so it's a more passive lizard as we start to cool down a little bit more. Stay here for another breath. And then keep your right hand on the floor. Raise your left arm to the sky. Slowly release. Step back to downward dog. And then bring your knees down to the ground. Roll towards one sit bone, and you're gonna come all the way down to your back. Once you come to your back, hug your knees in, rock a little bit from side to side, massaging your low back. And then extend your left leg on the ground, raise your right leg to the sky. Take your hand as high as they go, as long as you're not feeling pain or compromising the integrity of the pose. Curl the toes towards the shin so you're nice and active here. If you need a little bit more for the next 2 breaths, you can bring your forehead towards the shin, shin towards forehead as you lift the shoulders off the ground, bend your elbows to the sides. One more breath. And release. Bend that right knee again. With your left hand, guide your knee to the left as you turn your gaze to the right. Final breath. Mindfully come back to center. Switch sides. Raise your left leg. Extend your right leg on the floor or bend your knee. Toes curl towards the shin. Stay here or start to lift to the shoulders. Maybe walk the hands a little bit higher. Shin towards your forehead, forehead towards your shin. And mindfully release, rebend your left knee. Right hand guides your knee towards the right side for that supine twist. If you're ready, come back to center. You're gonna hug both knees in towards the chest. Maybe you reach for your elbows with opposite hands. Squeeze everything nice and tight, friends. Say something kind to yourself. And then release for Shavasana. Extend your legs, extend your arms, close your eyes. Giving yourself permission to just receive the beautiful gifts of yoga. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed this detox flow. From my heart to yours, namaste.